like, and I literally just went over the story and didn't realize it was recording because that's my dumbass. All right, now back to now. Okay, now I have to say the whole entire story again. Fuck me. This shows you how bad of a YouTuber I am. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today I'm gonna be telling you a story, but not just any story. The best story in fucking China, whatever you want to call it. So this is, during the pandemic. It's kind of lonely, and not lonely, but what's the word? Just awkward being, because I'm in school. You didn't see shit, all right? Can't. Okay, I'm gonna die. All right, and it doesn't matter. That was story-wise. It was story reading. Well, talk about the story. All right. I'm kind of autistic. Y'all should know that by now if you've been on my YouTube channel for long. And so I went to my local Family Dollar to get a gift card, because the gift card giveaway hit in, and I was just trying to get this gift card, and I was talking to this guy about when he asked me what I was gonna buy with it, and I said I'm gonna use it for gift card giveaway for my YouTube channel. He's like, man, that's cool. What's your YouTube channel? I just told him, and we were just talking, we were chilling, and I just see like the absolute, the tier top queen Karin come out of nowhere and just say, why aren't you wearing a mask? And I'm like, the fuck? Where'd she come from? She literally came out of her minivan from the. Apparently, she saw me. She saw me through the Family Dollar window, seeing me not wear a mask, and decided to stop just to yell at me. I'm like, where did you see me from? She's like, I saw you from inside my car when I was driving. I'm like, how the fuck did you see me that far? So I'm like, this is a really high tier Karen. This isn't like some fucking boomer Karen. This isn't like some fucking like, Whole Foods sale Karen. This isn't like some 50% off Karen at Ross. No, this is some absolute high tier Karen at Family Dollar, and I just happened to encounter her, and it was the worst thing ever. So she just started going on a rant about how I should be wearing a mask so I don't get people like her who are weak and measly sick. And I'm like, I don't have to wear a mask. It doesn't say I'm required to wear a mask. And she's like, well, you should anyway. And I'm like, I actually don't care. And she's like, that offended her. I ticked her off that bad that she thought because I looked like I was working at Family Dollar, even though I was on the opposite side of the fucking the register. She thought I was working there, right? So she's all like, let me speak to your manager. And I'm like, I don't work here. And no. And she looks at the cashier register guy behind the actual person who works there. She'll let me speak to your manager, and she'll like, I am the manager, and he just pulled that card, and like, cause me and him were chill, cause we were just vibing, and then she came out of nowhere, dude. Like, I mean, out of the absolute fucking blue, like, if she just crawled out of a hellhole that happened to be perfectly nearby the fucking Family Dollar seeing me without a mask, and she just started going on a political rant about how Donald Trump's the devil and just all this political shit that I didn't care about because, I don't give a fuck about the world right now. I just care about my smexy, beautiful, perfectly over the age subscribers. And she just went on a political rant, and I'm like, can I just get my gift card and leave? And she wouldn't let me outside. I got my gift card. She wouldn't let me outside the fucking Family Dollar until I put on a mask. Like, wait a minute, bitch. How does that work? I can't put on a mask. And I mean, this is the Karen, like, exact Karen that you think. It smells like essential oil. It smells like she put on too much coconut lotion, my man. Like, it smells like it reeked in there, fucking Karen. And she had the haircut. She had the attitude of Karen. And I guess what her name was? Carol, not Karen, Carol, which is really fucking close, which scared me even more. And like, it was to the point where like the guy had to call the cops, and she scurried her ass out of there as soon as the guy I was vibing with and the fucking the clerk, that's what you want to call him, the clerk, he said, I'm going to have to call the cops, ma'am. You're not allowed to keep people against their will. This would be like a hostage situation. And she's like, well, I guess I'll leave, but you won't get off easy next time. So I'm like, oh shit, God, she's finally leaving. I just want to leave, please. And the guy at the register is like, man, I'm just so sorry for what you have to deal with. I'm all like, yeah, you were in that too. I don't know why you're saying sorry, but I might have gotten the fucking wrath of it, but you were there too. So she tries to report me or anything. You're there to back me up, right? And he's like, yeah, I got you, fam. And I'm like, I'm under the age, so she's just screaming at a fucking minor. And I'm just like, I just wanted a gift card. I didn't have to wear a mask because they didn't tell me to. I know it's like nice, but it's not policy. I'm not going to get absolutely raped by the man himself who created the fucking policy, right? I'm not going to get raped. So I'm like, all right. I don't have to wear it. It was gonna be like an easy 5 minutes get in, get out, and it ended up being a whole entire fucking 30 minutes. My grandpa took me because we just got from breakfast, and I said, hey, can I stop by Family Dollar to give gift card, right? So this is like early in the morning. So this Karen was already cranky. I mean, it's like someone's pissed in her son's ABC soup, dude. Like it couldn't have been worse. I mean, this was a top tier Karen, by the way. So this just made it 10 times worse because her son, or not her son, but her husband was a cop. Which almost every Karen pulls that fucking card because like that's gonna make me shaking my thong. That's gonna make me shaking my panties. Oh no. I don't wear panties, first of all, bitch, and second of all, yeah, I don't care if he's a cop. He's not gonna do anything if I'm not wearing a mask. So, like, it was just this long rant. She just wouldn't shut up about it just being like, I want to say she called it, it was like a funny word she used for it. She called it the election infection, which was pretty stupid, but it was kind of funny. Oh, yeah, my poor teammate, she's gonna die, but it's alright. They're just looking at me while I just make them burn. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're just gonna. All right, now where was I? Yeah, and that was the worst story of how that ever happened to me. And I could go into more detail, which I'm probably going to do since this is only 6 minutes, and I kind of need that spicy dicey boy 10 minutes. So, she finally fucking leaves, and we were talking for a bit longer. I'm not keeping me. I know my grandpa's in the car waiting for me, but like he can wait just a little bit longer so me and this guy can talk. And then he was just apologizing for what that random fucking Karen did. And I'm like, no, dude, it's not your fault. She's just someone pissed in her son's ABC soup, and he started laughing at that. And apparently she was just standing outside and she heard me say that, so she walks back in and just starts yelling at me for disrespecting her. I'm like, didn't you leave? Aren't you supposed to be leaving? And she's like, well, I heard you assaulting me and I'm calling my husband. And I'm like, oh my god. I should have just walked out. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just shut up and I should have just walked out. And my dumbass decided to talk to this guy. Sure, it wasn't the right thing to make fun of her, but I mean, she kind of did piss me off, and I'm not the friendliest person to be around when I'm pissy. I'm like, when I'm super mad, I'm like a teddy bear when I'm angry. I'll just make threats that'll never happen, but if I'm like semi-pissed, I'll just talk shit. And it was just, she calls her husband, so, and I could have just walked out, like the big boy that I am, and I did. And she's all like, no, you stay here. And she grabs my arm. And I yank my arm back. Did you just assault me? I'm calling 911. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. So what do? I tell my grandpa, let's fucking yeet, delete, skeet out of here. So I say goodbye to the cashier. And I just fucking bolt across the fucking thing. I bolt across the fucking parking lot. She tries to grab me, slips and falls. I pause there just to laugh. I don't help her up because fuck her. She tried to grab me and she did grab me. So what do I fucking do? I stand there and laugh for like a few minutes. I mean, I bolt. I'm kind of chubby, so I kind of need to catch my breath. But I'm pretty well conditioned. But I was catching my breath because I was laughing so fucking much, dude. Because I mean, when she hit the ground, she fucking thunk. She hit the ground and it was just a fucking. You could hear her purse fall and everything out of her purse. I just started laughing. So I bolt back to the fucking truck where my grandpa's in. And I tell him, Grandpa, let's get out of here real quick. He's all like, all right, what'd you do? I'm like, just don't worry about it. I didn't rob anything. Just go. I didn't do anything bad. But this lady's crazy. He's all like, all right, mijo. He calls me mijo because I'm Mexican, but I say it white. Fuck off. And he was just, all right, and we left. And I was all like, all right, I got the gift card. And I went on with my day, and I just said, I don't know if I want to make this into a YouTube video, because, like, that's kind of fucking, that's like a scrubby tier fucking story, dude. And it happened to me, and, like, it was the craziest shit ever. And, like, later on, I found out that I went back to get another gift card, like, a week later, and I found out that she got arrested, and it was he's all like, yeah, she got arrested because she started throwing fucking the last of her toilet paper out the windows, like that was going to do something, and I was just like in awe that she was that stupid enough to get thrown in jail for at least maybe 2 days or one, because where I live it's kind of stupid. Oh, I died. And yeah, so she got arrested. I got my gift card for the giveaway, and yeah, justice was served. Definitely, it wasn't served with cherry cream pie on a cherry on top, but it was served. And I think I did almost everything smart about that, despite antagonizing her and provoking her more than I should have. But you know, if you disrespect me, I'm gonna shut down. You have lost all your respect for me, buddy, bucko, kiddo, grandpa, granny. Okay, old people I can understand. They don't understand that us people are Zoomers. Fucking not Zoomers, but millennials. This type of age are really quick to fucking get snappy with you. We'll snap at just the random shit. Some of us are patient people. Some of us are actual cucklords like me. And yeah. And she got served, and I got the gift card for the giveaway, which I will probably tell you the steps you need to do to enter it. And I'll see you guys. Cock and ball. Torture is fun.